back again. We had a bunch of people that was on our live, and they were asking questions, and I obviously went over an hour. I definitely went over an hour, so I said, hey, this is what happens, right? So if you guys join, and every Thursday we're on, and we're talking real estate, and the questions keep flowing, and I know I say 12 o'clock for 1 hour. Guess what? I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep answering questions. And I just extended my live again for another hour. So hopefully everybody that was on the previous live that just ended like 30 seconds ago joins. We had some good questions this time. This week, you guys have been very attentive. So obviously I want you guys to keep asking questions. Remember, anything, everything real estate. What's going on? IDYE dolls. I don't want to spell it wrong. What's going on? How you living? Got Aaron. I love Aaron. So now, Aaron, I love you. Keneal, I know Keneal was on the previous live. T. Crosby, what's going on? Thank you for joining in. Again, this is a space for everybody to talk anything, everything real estate. Ask me anything. I'm doing this every day, not every day, but every week, 12 o'clock, Thursdays. So back to the question that was asked by Devin before we had to end the live because my hour was up. Basically, he asked me, what about salvage materials when it comes to my renovation? What do I keep? What do I don't keep? I think that was the extent of the question. It was like one other piece. But when I'm renovating, and I just had to do this last night, right? We're going to be purchasing and settling on another property at the end of the month, I believe on the 29th or something like that. And I had to review the video that I made when I went and looked at the house. There goes Devin. I'm answering your question, by the way, right now. There was a second part to the question. I don't remember that, but I do remember the first part about salvage material. What do I keep? What do I don't keep? So you can ask that question again. That'll be great for the second part because I don't remember it. But anyway, I was looking at the property because, again, we're going to be buying it here soon. I got to estimate the renovation costs. And one thing that I do when I go to properties and I evaluate these deals is I take a video, right? I take a video of everything. And I very vocal and very detailed when I make these videos. Because when I go to these houses, I don't exactly know the exact cost of the renovation of what it's going to cost, right? Reason why is because I want to be able to go back and reference the house and be able to study and see things that I didn't see when I actually looked at the house the first time I walked through it. So that's why I make a video, right? And when I go back and reference and look at that video, what's going on, Gia? How you living? That's my sister. Hope you staying safe out there in Cali because it is rough. Same thing in Texas and everywhere. Y'all stay safe out there. Wear your mask, please. Stay safe, please, 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 please. But anyway, I go back and look at those videos because I need to reference what my renovation costs are going to be, right? And I look at two things. What am I keeping? What am I getting rid of? And how much things are going to cost, right? Oh, yeah, you're trying. I know you're trying. Keep trying. Keep trying to do it. But anyway, what's going on, Ashley? Thank you for joining back in. I know there's a trickle of people that were on the previous live and they're joining back in. So thank you guys for doing that. Also share with your friends. Let them know this is a safe real estate space to talk. But yeah, when I go and look at when I go back and look at that video, to be honest, if this is a rental, I'm not trying to spend that much, right? I'm not trying to spend that much. I'm trying to put money into the house that's going to add value for my refinance, but I'm not trying to make this a HGTV house, right? And I need to make that very abundantly clear. Just because you're renovating a rental and maybe it's your first time renovating a house, does not mean you have to sink a bunch of money into it. A lot of these places that you guys are buying, what's going on, Ryan? How you living, man? Thanks for joining. A lot of these spaces that you guys are going to be buying, people are living in them or have lived in them, and there's some things that you can keep. So drywall, case in point. If the drywall looks nice, I'm not tearing out the drywall, right? I'm not ripping every house down to the studs. Sorry, my contact. I'm not ripping every house down to the studs if I don't have to. So drywall, I'm keeping. If I look at the drywall and it looks nice and maybe it needs some paint, I'm keeping it, right? Maybe there's a couple patches in the in the walls, I'm still keeping it, right? I can patch that up, right? Trim, I'm keeping my trim if it looks nice, right? It's trim. My windows. One thing I will say about windows, value-wise, steel windows, wooden windows do not add value to your house, right? Depending on your area, right? And example, if you're living out in the country and wooden windows are the thing. But if you're in the city, vinyl windows are what's going to add value to your house. So if I walk into a rental property, potential rental property, and I see that it has wooden windows or steel windows or windows that are not vinyl, I'm changing them, right? Because that is something that adds value to the house. We need to add value to the house so we can appraise at the value that we need the house to appraise to when we're refinancing the house, right? Our job is not to just buy a rental and just not do anything to it just to rent it out. We want to buy a rental, add value to the house, and rent it out. So in the case we ever need to sell the house, we added value to it and we're selling it and getting a profit from it. The only way we do that is we add value. What are our value points? Windows, kitchens, bathrooms, right? If I walk into a kitchen and I see that the cabinets are dated, I'm probably going to change those cabinets, right? Cabinets are not that much, right? I'm probably, if I look at the countertops and the countertops look fine, right? I'm probably going to keep those countertops, right? At the same time, if they look dirty, then I'm not going to go and buy granite. Some people put granite. I'm going to buy Formica, right? So another thing, right? Your utilities, your HVAC, your plumbing, your electric, right? I'm probably, when it comes to electric, I'm probably going to change out light fixtures. Light fixtures are cheap. That's another way to add value in eccentric value, right? I'm changing out my light fixtures. I'm going to Home Depot and I'm buying $20 lights. That's easy. You replace those, right? If you're dealing with an older home. I don't keep light fixtures. I change them, right? I don't keep countertops if they look old. I'm going to change it to some Formica material because it's cheap and it looks a little better, right? My stoves and stuff. If my refrigerator looks good, I'm keeping it, right? If it doesn't look good, then I'm getting rid of it. With appliances, if you don't keep your appliances and you plan on changing your appliances, find a scratch and dent place. Do not buy brand new, right? You don't have to. This is on you. But this is I buy scratch and dent, right? Because it's cheaper, right? You just want things to look nice and are functional. So I'm not keeping those things. My HVAC system. If the HVAC system works and it runs, I might get a guy to come out and service it, but I'm not changing it out. You know what I'm saying? My plumbing, cast iron plumbing, I am changing out. I'm not saving it, right? Long term, cast iron piping, cast iron plumbing is something that is a little bit more common up north, and it tends to crack. And it tends to cause problems when you do have tenants in your house. So I changed that immediately. I changed it to PVC. So that's one thing that I do change. But other than that, I'm doing my best to keep most of the things in the house. I want to save money, right? If there's carpet in the house, I'm getting rid of the carpet. Nobody wants to use carpet, so I'm putting new carpet in. If I am taking out the carpet, I might put new carpet in, or I might put more floors in, right? Vinyl or laminate. That's something that I'm just automatically gonna do. Something that has been lived, materials that have been used and lived in, like carpet that people don't want to reuse, like carpet or toilets. I'm changing out the toilets. Nobody wants to be reusing a toilet that somebody's been using for 20 years, right? Toilets cost $120 at Home Depot. They're not that expensive, right? So toilets, I'm changing. Vanities. Most of the time, these houses have older vanities. I'm not keeping that vanity. I'm changing it out. So you want to change out the smaller things, the things that's going to add eccentric value or make your house look like newer, right? And there's tips and tricks and cheap things that you can do to make your house look a lot better, or your rental property look a lot better, than to blow out all the walls and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I tend to keep. That's what I tend to get rid of. We got some more people to join. Pretty good, bro. I see you working hard. That's Ryan. Yeah, yes I am, bro. I'm working hard, man, but you're working even harder. I see you out there still cutting hair, man. Ryan, man, we go back to FAMU, man. We rocked out back at freshman year, sophomore year in chemistry, man. That's my boy. Who else we got? Ray Love Jr. Thanks for joining, man. We got Was it G Bree? What's going on? Thank you for joining. T Crosby, Rashaad, what city are you doing this work in? Hold on, bro. I'm gonna answer that question. Oh, Devin, second half of his question. And have you considered solar panels or other sustainable materials? No, I haven't. Solar panels is not something that I've delved into. I actually haven't looked at anything sustainable. My main thing at this point in time is trying to put things in that look great and that are a little bit on the cheaper side. Again, I'm trying to preserve as much cash as I can. Solar panels is something that I would have to really get abreast on. And again, I was taught to master one thing first and then go into different things once you've mastered one thing. So for right now, my main focus is buying rentals and making them sustainable. Not sustainable like energy wise, but making them like to the point where they're on autopilot. So putting things in that are going to last and that aren't too cost effective, right? So like I said, changing out light fixtures, things like that, new roofs, all that kind of stuff. So solar panels is not something I've got into. B. Smith is somebody that has got into solar panels, or Dean. He's big on solar panels. We got another question from Keneal. What is the time frame between utilizing one FHA and applying for another? You can utilize FHA as much as you want, right? But the thing is with FHA is if you buy one FHA property, you have to, if you plan on utilizing FHA again for your next property after a year, the house has to be considered bigger and better. All right, and there's more fine details into that, but that is pretty much what they're going to be looking for. The house has to be bigger and better than your previous house. So you just can't buy $100,000 house and use 203K and build, buy your house with that FHA loan, and then go back and buy a $50,000 house after that. FHA is not meant. It's not it's meant for you to buy houses, but it's also meant for you to actually live in these houses. So in their mind, if you're utilizing the FHA loan for a second time, it's for a home that you're going to be living in, and that you're just gradually progressing in life and getting bigger and better. So it's not like, hey, for an investor, you're just trying to accumulate rentals. That's not what FHA is for. It's for you to be progressing your life and getting bigger and better properties that you're living in, because it's like a family loan type of deals, right? So you can utilize FHA a lot. It's just the parameters surrounding it are so that you're elevating each time you're using it. You're buying bigger and better properties every time you're using it, not going down in value and buying cheaper properties or more abandoned properties, or an investor trying to scale up. So FHA is a great loan to get into for your first house. And if you do plan on buying your second house, you can do that, right? But it's not something that you can scale and use to buy cheaper houses and things like that. So if you do buy, it's got to be something bigger and better. Shad, what city? Shad T. Crosby asking, what city are you doing this work in? I am in Baltimore, Maryland. I've been here for about 5 years now. And I actually bought my first house in 2017. I bought my first house here in 2017. And I've been doing all my business here since then. I think over the last year, we bought 7 properties. This year we bought 1. COVID's kind of stopped a lot of things, so we bought 1 house beginning of the year. Our second house for the year is coming at the end of this month, July. So this year was kind of wonky. COVID obviously has been kind of crazy, but I am looking to try to make a rebound on the second half of the year with more houses. So we'll see what happens. I'm just having to at least buy 1, or at least have the opportunity to buy 1 each year. If I'm able to buy more, man, that's God's will. And I give all praise to him. So if I could buy more, I will. But Baltimore is a great city. It is, like I said, one of the last Wild West cities on the East Coast where you can go into these houses and buy them at a cheaper values and renovate them and get into the game. Again, remember, you want to be in places where the small fish can eat too. Right? I'm a small fish. I'm not a big fish in a big pond. I'm a small fish in a big pond, and I want to be in a city that is going to allow me to do that, right? That has lower property values, that has an abundance of inventory, that has different types of homes that you can get into, townhomes, row homes, single family dwellings, detached homes. Baltimore has all of that, and that's why I like the city. I like to look at it like this. I'm here for business. I'm not leaving Baltimore until I accomplish my goals, right? And Baltimore is a city where it wasn't my first choice. In fact, it's my last choice to live in. In fact, I said I hated Baltimore. I'll never live there. And you never tell God what you're gonna do, because he's gonna change the plans up and tell you what he wants you to do. And sure enough, I ended up here in Baltimore, and it's just crazy how things unfolded and how I actually fell in love with the city, and now I'm sitting here buying houses in the city. Never would have thought that. So for me, I'm here on business, and I'm not leaving until I accomplish what I set out to do, which was to buy an abundance of properties and get to a point that I feel comfortable, and then I'm going to go head out to the West Coast. And I'm going to go back to California, which is where I was born, preferably San Diego, and do a stint out there, then move back to Florida. But I got to handle business here first, and that means accumulating the number of houses that I need to do just that. So this is really a mission. I'm here for business. I don't look at it as anything else. So yeah, that's the deal. So yes, thank you for everybody that's joined in or has been joining in. Remember, we're doing this every Thursday, 12 o'clock for 1 hour. If you guys have an abundance of questions, I'm going to extend that live just like I did today. We're already almost 30 minutes past when I actually initiated the second half of this video because we did do an hour-long session before this, and there was an abundance of questions. So I did extend it. So again, ask me anything, everything real estate. You can join the live with me if you have any questions. You can also drop your comments or questions in the comment section, and I'll make sure that I answer those to the best of my ability. What's going on, Bay, Stan, Hive, that Beyonce? What's going on? If you're new, ask me anything, everything real estate. Glad you joined. Remember, guys, you can definitely shout this. You can shout this IG live session out on your Instagram or your story and things like that, right? Let other people know, right? You might have a friend that wants to buy a house or wants to get into the game, and if they, maybe they need help or something like that, or they have questions, or maybe you have questions, like drop it on your go share this stuff, man, and drop it on your feed or drop it on your IG live story. Not IG live story, but your IG story, man. Let folks know that we're doing this every week. And every week that I've been doing this, I think we were on week 5 consistently. I get more and more people to join, right? I think today we had up to like 10 people, which for me, I know it's not a lot, and I know you guys probably watching quarantine radio where there's 300,000 people and on their lives and stuff like that. But look, I'm okay with small growth, right? When I first started this thing, we had like 1 or 2 people joining, and I think today we got up to like 10 people. So consistency is key, and I don't really do this for me. I do this for y'all, right? I get a lot of calls throughout the week and questions throughout the week where people are asking me about real estate, and I wanted to make a consolidated space where you guys can answer those, ask those questions freely amongst each other and amongst me, and just wanted to create a space. So that's what I'm here for. Just a little update. I'll go ahead, since if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. If not, I'm just going to keep talking a little bit. But yeah, so just an update with this house. We are pretty much almost done. I've moved all of my stuff in here, but I'm staying at a hotel right now because our move-in date was supposed to be yesterday, but we were probably about a couple days off. So the plumbing was not really all the way together, and in order for you to live in a space, you got to have some plumbing. I'm actually going to take you guys upstairs because I have some guys that are tiling and they've been texting me telling me to come up and look at the tile. So I'm going to take you guys upstairs to the master bathroom so you guys can see some of the plumbing, not plumbing, but some of the tile work that's been done. If you guys have been following this story, we've been renovating this house for quite some time and it's almost ready. So coming up and checking, see what these guys have done. Go ahead and show you guys. Let's see what we got. Whoa! What's going on, man? What's up? Oh boy. Oh, y'all moving. Y'all moving. Damn. And you already got you put that in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did with rapid set because I was gonna do the floor too.
Okay.
The wall, I mean.
No, that looks good, man. The black hexagon tile. Did you guys have to use any of the self-leveling concrete?
Yeah.
Okay. Shelves, the nooks. So did you guys find the marble, the granite piece for the shelf?
I don't know if you're talking about this one. I found this little piece. So I don't know if you're talking about this one.
Yes.
But we usually use this from the door.
Oh, the door?
Yeah, but I don't know if you want this one on the niche or not.
Can it work on the niche?
Can we use this one? Let me check.
Oh, I forgot you guys are brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, and after thought to me supposed to be we're gonna use the white tile too for this on top of the curb.
Yep. So you got the black tile here, right, in the shower pan.
Yeah.
And then on the ledge we want to do white. So the white subway tile. So
what about this side?
White.
White too?
Yes, white. So this whole thing is pretty much white. I know that this is a small gap. I don't know if you can cut that tile to get to this to make this small gap right here. But on top of here, white. On the back side, white, black.
Right.
Grout wise, anywhere where it's black tile, we want white grout.
Right.
Anywhere there's white tile, anywhere where it's black tile, we want white grout. Anywhere it's white tile, we want black grout.
All right.
So you guys, just like this.
So you got the grout ready? Or?
Yes, I got the grout.
All right.
Yes, I got. Oh, yeah, this is nice.
So we gotta use this one on the curb, or we gotta use slower?
Yeah, just like this. Here and there.
So if we gotta use this, we gotta use two pieces.
Oh, you gotta use two pieces.
Right there, and right here we gotta put this on this side, and we gotta cut in the middle. It's gonna look like cut equal.
Oh, you're talking about splitting the tile in the middle?
Yep.
That works. That works for me. Because this is not wide. It's not wide enough. So split it down the middle, just like that.
Because if you're gonna put this full tile here, then it's gonna look the small piece is gonna.
Yeah,
look weird,
I don't want to do that.
So we gotta put like.
That's perfect. Same thing on this side. You guys are rocking. Like this is gonna be done today, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the nook, just so we're clear, I got that black hexagon pieces.
Okay.
We want to put that in the middle or on the back tile, on the back of it.
Right.
And then line the inside with the white.
With the white.
Yeah.
And you want the marble right here, or where do you want to put the marble?
Let's see. Probably like right there.
Oh, you want what, like shelf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work? Oh. There.
Él dijo de que aquí va a ir cerámica blanco, solo aquí quiero un shelf del mármol. Sí, perfecto. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it like that. You guys have any more red guard? Or we used it all?
No. Because we used on the shower.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get you guys some more red guard.
Where do you want to use that?
Inside the nook.
Oh, on the niche.
Yeah. So it doesn't leak, anything like that?
Yeah, but if we gotta use the red guard, we gotta take off this one. Because you can't paint just right here. You gotta paint everything.
Can we put a piece of Durock over top of this? Because this is sheetrock on the other side of this.
Yeah.
The wall, that definitely can't get wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we take a piece of Durock and just put it over top of this, then there's somewhat of a seal.
I think it's good, but the problem is gonna be that small.
It's gonna be small.
Yeah. So,
I'm okay with it being small. If I had to choose between the two, whether that nook is small
all right.
and it leaking onto the back side of this wall, because literally the wall is on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Whoever did this prior didn't do this right. So if the wall is on the other side of this, you see that right there, that joint?
Yeah.
If that gets wet, then it's going to bleed to the other side. I'd rather have a short niche than to have, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and we can, I mean, you can put the shelf in here still. It might be able to fit. Let me see. Let's see if we go over the top. Yeah, that's enough. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. As long as the what was I gonna say? The crease needs to be, so if you put it, oh shit. So let's say it's right here, right?
Yeah.
You want this corner, like this crease, you want to put the back piece in first and then this piece. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
Because if you put this piece up, right? Hold this. So if you put this piece up, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you take, actually, perfect example, right here.
Mm-hmm.
You want this crease to be, you want this to sit on top of this piece, right? Because that crease right there is gonna leak.
Yeah.
You don't want the
No.
water's gonna, you get what I'm saying. Water's gonna sit right there on top of it. Better to have it like that.
But if we're gonna use red guard, so however you can put right there or like that, because where I put the red guard, we gotta paint everything. You know?
I gotta get y'all some more red guard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would say, let me get some more red guard.
Oh, and right here we gotta use slurrer, or we're gonna use the bonus.
Yeah, just like downstairs. Just like what we use this. Do we use a sluter downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we use a sluter on the
Okay.
corner.
We need to buy more slurrer.
We need more.
We gotta use
That size?
The small piece.
As soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna get you some more.
Okay.
All right. You guys need that right now. What size?
That size.
This size?
Yeah.
This is the smaller one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you sure you want the smaller one or you want the bigger one?
That one, because this side is very thin.
Oh, so this is a thinner tile.
Thin. You see?
Got you.
This side.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot. How many more pieces of this you need?
2.
2?
Yeah.
That's it. I might have 2 downstairs.
No,
You already checked? Damn, y'all used all the.
because right here we gotta use slurrer, right?
Yeah.
And slurrer
Yeah.
and
Okay. I'm gonna make a Home Depot run for you.
all right.
I'm gonna get you some more red guard and I'll get you some more sluter strip. All right?
Yeah.
Does that work? Y'all need anything else?
Let me see.
Y'all need some water or something?
We got.
Oh, I got water.
Thank you. Bonus. Si tiene bonus. Oh, let me see if we have enough bonus or you have to.
I don't have any bull nose.
No. You don't have more.
More of those?
Yep. I saw one downstairs on second floor. Let me see.
Oh, all of these.
No.
Well, try to use the ones that haven't been used before. You got a couple here. These. Let's see. You got some down there. Pack down there. Pack down there. Pack. Anything that's wrapped in saran wrap, you can use.
Okay.
All this whole row down here is all new. So I would advise anything that's been used, put that to the side.
We can use that.
Yeah, put it to the side.
Because it's too hard to keep.
Yeah, we should have enough of the white because I got a bunch of that here and downstairs. Yeah.
Make sure bring a little bit more like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, if it's wrapped in saran wrap, it's good. It hasn't been used before.
Okay.
So we'll grab some more downstairs.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Y'all are moving, man. It looks good. Yeah.
Let's bring the story right now.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, did he tell you guys about the grouting, the first floor? I mean, that bathroom down there?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk to Enrique.
Okay, bring the regular too.
Okay. All right, guys. So,
We don't have it.
no more
No.
downstairs.
Not this one, but it's small.
That's the small one.
It's small and it's shiny.
Okay.
It's different.
Give him about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go find some more for you. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Or we can use lure too if you want. Good.
All right, guys. I'm gonna check out. I gotta check on this tile. We'll be back again next week. All right. Peace. All right. So.